guys, it's Tom Issues here, bringing you guys another episode in our Colorado Rockies franchise. We'll just call it Colorado Rockies franchise mode, whatever. But we are here today entering the free agency filings. Today was actually a pretty crazy day for MLB trades in real life. Yesterday, the White Sox traded Chris Sale to the Boston Red Sox for Yohan Moncada. And then today they just traded Adam Eaton to the Washington Nationals for Lucas Giolito. So I'm a lot less concerned about the trades that I made, just because I think that the trades that we made were fairly tame compared to those two. Because the thing is that they traded Adam Eaton for Lucas Giolito, who's probably going to be one of the best pitchers over the next 5-10 years. And then two more other really good prospects. Let's see if we can find those picks. So yeah, we got Giolito, Voth, Robles, and Soto for Carlos Gonzalez and Marquez. I think that was that's literally like the trade that they made. So it's just very interesting to see, I guess, the value that they are putting into these prospects to give them such good names, especially like Chris Sale. Like, Chris Sale pulled in a hefty amount of prospects, but you'd still think like Chris Sale is a all-star, if not better pitcher, Cy Young contender every year, and Yohan Moncada, really? But I mean, I guess I'm not a GM, so I'm not sure. But we are going to be jumping into this free agency. Let's go first look at our holes, and we'll write those down to make sure we try to fill all of them. I guess let's go look at our lineup right quick, and let's see. Let's have bench coach. We might have to do this. Complete organizations lineups. Okay, so right now, let's just actually look at the graphical. Right now, we're going to be running Tony Wolters catching for us, Ben Paulson at first, second base LeMahieu, Profar short, Nolan Arenado over at third, Patterson in right, David Dahl in center, and Tapia in left. So this is what I'm thinking. Let's try to get rid of Charlie Blackmon. I think that would be great. And I also think let's try to upgrade first base. If not, if we can't find an upgrade at first base, we also have McMahon and Gallo that we could possibly move over and start trying to get them some playing time over at first base and convert them to a first baseman. We also have Junior Lake. I forgot about that. Doesn't look like he's gonna be the greatest player potential and overall wise, but not bad to be a second fiddle. Now let's go look at our rotation right quick. Is this really what they are projecting to be our rotation? That surprises me. Where is I guess they're gonna keep what it looks like they're gonna keep. Actually, I don't think they rate Jeff Hoffman very high. Yeah, they don't. I don't know why not. I mean, that's fairly good pitching stats. I'm not sure why they don't rate him very highly. And look at his ERA, a 3.2 ERA. I mean, 176 innings, less than a home run every 9 innings. I don't know why they don't rate Jeff Hoffman. But going back to our free agents, or not our free agents, our pitching staff. Tyler Chatwood, who really did not have too bad of a season, 4.36. 100 strikeouts, not bad. Then we also have John Gray, who really didn't do great, but did bring it back at the later end of the season, because beginning of the season he was up at the 6th range. So I'm glad to see that John Gray. Look at that, he's gonna develop to be such a good pitcher. So we have John Gray, Lucas Giolito, Chad Bettis, and Austin Voth, and I want to say we brought him in a trade. Trade with Washington. So maybe some starting pitching, a first baseman, and a right fielder, did I say? Jordan Patterson. Oh, maybe not. Maybe just try to improve the squad. Let's try to shop Jose Reyes around. Maybe we'll get something. Oh, wow. We're actually getting... Oh, wow. This would be so good to just unload his contract onto somebody. Tyler Saggs. I like Tyler Saggs, to be honest with you. This isn't too bad. Let's see if we can get someone else thrown in there. I don't think we're going to get anyone very good. Maybe a nice catcher. Okay. They're down with a catcher. About Dawson. What if we Christini. Oh, wow. We can just add, let's add this guy. Parker French, Jose Reyes. We're going to improve our money by $21 million. That is perfect going into the free agency. Now we can look at our available money. Yes, $56 million. You know what that means? We could go after a young man named Steven Strasburg if we wanted to. I'm going to hold off, I think, though. So, wow, Tapia, he jumped. That is a massive jump. Let's see his development. He went from overall rating from a 25 to a 50 and a 50. Wow. He had some massive improvements in the later half of this year. I'm pretty happy with the squad, to be honest with you. I think one more year and we are going to be doing great. We might try to trade Jeff Hoffman. Let's see who we can... Really, nobody's going to offer one for one trade. That's surprising. Okay, well, we're going to go look at see what free agents are out there. I'm not sure exactly. Free agents, let's look. So let's first look at first baseman. Okay, so Justin Turner, Edwin, Daeho Lee is usually the one that I get because he's cheap. Matt Holliday. So Matt Holliday's going to want $27 million. Come on, Matt. You know better than that. Nobody's going to give you that kind of money. I'm sorry. Wow, he's not even interested. Matt, how are you going to play us like that? Mark Reynolds, tempting, but for $17 million, I'm going to have to pass, I believe. Mark Teixeira, he only wants 13. That's surprising. Let's go look at this guy. I mean, wow, pretty good power. What's OSA think of him? OSA, just about the same. He's Japanese. He's left-handed. This guy seems like free agent from Japan, 24 years old. Let's try to go after and get him. I mean, he's only asking $8 million. Let's try to get 2 team options in here. And if we can get something like that, ask for a response. 24-year-old first baseman who seems like he might develop into something pretty good. That's great. Let's go look at the outfielder options. Jose Bautista, Nori Aoki, Carlos Gomez, Michael Saunders, who played for Toronto. He's a left fielder, and right now we have who in left field? Oh, Tapia. I might just get somebody that can just maybe play all of the positions. I don't think there's a filter for that, so I probably have to go through manually. So Aoki looks like he is... Okay, yeah, let's go after Saunders. Looks like, just defensive. This is somebody that I, wouldn't play every day. But I think that, getting a rotation, I think that'd be good. So, yeah, we'll give him 3-year deal. I like to have team options just in case. And not signing people onto huge, massive contracts usually helps for trading them. And that's what I usually do. I sign them up to a decently long contract and then trade them away. Now let's go see if we have any starting pitchers. Okay, so Brett Anderson, Koshner, Danny Duffy, okay, Ramirez, Buchholz, Joe Johnson, Volsquez, Lincecum. Okay, so I think we should go after probably younger. So maybe a Brett Anderson. He's fragile. That's probably the biggest thing. How did he do last season? 4 ERA, not terrible. Strasburg, 2.4. I wonder how much does it look like he wants? $40 million. Oh, of course he wants $40 million. He's going to get $40 million Probably get 45, to be honest with you. Ooh, it's tempting, but I think I'm going to have to pass. What about Danny Duffy? Kansas City last year, 4.26 ERA. Looks like he's, just pretty solid all around. He's, expecting in the starting rotation. I expect him to be in the starting rotation. He only started 9 games, so it looks like he was a reliever, but he's got 4 pitches. That's really all you can ask for to be a starter. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try to get Duffy in, because that would, he's only asking for $1 million, and he's 27. Let's try to get him on a 3-year deal. What about a 2-year deal, and I'll give you $2 million the next year. Okay. So, yeah, apparently not. 1.6, not bad. Maybe Lincecum. Like, you can't not go after Tim Lincecum. $3 million. I love Tim Lincecum. When he was like, I remember when Tim Lincecum, who was it? Tim Lincecum, Matt Cain, Barry Zutto, and one Jake Peavy. I could be wrong, but like their rotation was out of this world. It was on like the level of when the Phillies in like 2009 or 2011 had Oswald, Holiday, Hamels, Cliff Lee, and Ryan Matson. Like some top 10 all-time pitching rotations. And he was a part of that, and he just was so dominant. What about some relievers? You can never have too many good relievers, especially when they're cheap as nuts. So we are going to go after this guy since he is so cheap. Looks like let's see what kind of pitches you got. So only a cutter and a slider. I think those might be the 2 pitches. No, I think Mariano Rivera only had a cutter, but cutter looks great. Stuff looks great. That's all you look for in a pitcher is great stuff, some movement. And a nice cutter, $3 mil, about to be 27. Let's go for him. See if we can sign him up for a few years. Get a team option in on there. And this free agency is looking like we might be able to make a splash and push for that wild card, if not leading the division. Especially because I know that the Dodgers lost Turner and all that stuff. Where are we at? We're at 12 minutes. All right. Who else do we mind? The thing is that I really don't mind going for older relievers, especially because I think some older relievers in a bullpen do a lot, but you need to have a lot of them, which kind of is, the thing. They, usually not very big on stamina, but I like to have a aged bullpen, and that's, I don't know, like every sporting or every like baseball game I've ever played, I've always wanted veterans in my bullpen, just because I think they handle it better. That's probably not true at all, but that's just always how I've been. Pat Neshek, did he get an All-Star last year? 2014. It's fair enough. 3-year deal. He'll be 39 by the end of it, probably regressing pretty badly, but not too bad. Drew Storen did history. No, I'm not looking for history. Really? I don't know. There's somebody that reminds me of Drew Storen. Beasel? He actually used to, we're going to try to get Beasel back. I think that wouldn't be too bad of a shout. Let's try to just get a 1-year deal since he is 36. Who else? Papelbon, $20 million. Zeeler, I'd love to bring in Zeeler, but for $9 million, I don't know. Like, I really do like Zeeler. Like, he's a sidearm. He's just... I got to watch quite a bit of his game when I lived in Arizona for a couple months, so I watched a lot of Diamondbacks baseball, and he is definitely a great relief pitcher. Ooh, what about Travis Wood, Mike Dunn, Valbuena, or Villanueva? I don't know why I said Valbuena. We'll go after him. He's 32. Let's try to get some relievers in here, boys. Anybody else that catches my eye? Jordan Lyles. I really do like Jordan Lyles as well. I think we let him go. Joba Chamberlain. Alexi Onago. All these names are bringing back some stuff. I think that's going to be it. Gavin Floyd. He's dropped off quite a bit. Brandon Moreau. Okay, let's go back up. Do we have any lefties? I don't think we offered. Did we offer Cecil? I don't think so. There's really no good lefties except for Dunn and Blevins. We're gonna go after Dunn, and I think we're gonna see where we stand. Actually, let's just go look at all the players to see if there's anyone in the $18 million range. Did we go after this right fielder? I don't think so. I think we went after Saunders. Yeah. We went after this first baseman. Yes. I think what? Maybe we just signed some of like these younger players that I don't know why they're out there. Just to like minor league contracts, just because their potential is fairly high, and for $800,000, I don't think it's too big of a deal. If they don't turn up to be great, let's just go check out the off-season center, see who's winning, who's losing, like who what players, especially like the teams that are in the NL West, did, and that'll be the end of this video. And then I'll record one more tonight. I did just get off of work, so I'm very tired. But as soon as I saw that trade on my break at work, I was like, oh man, I'm itching to play some OOTP, so I had to get in here. So I did lose Zeeler, as well as Daniel Hudson. That's about it, though. All right, let's move down to... So who did we lose? We lost Nick Hundley, De La Rosa, Reyes. So we lost 4.3 in WAR, but I really don't think like De La Rosa, Hundley, and Alvarez and Reyes, I really don't think they're that big of a deal. That Jackson Blue Hot Wahoos, that's still too funny. Okay, so let's see. They lost Mike Napoli, Brett Anderson, Blaketon Turner. Wow. Austin Jackson. They lost a lot of players. And hopefully San Francisco and San Diego. John Jay, Aaron Harang, Villanueva. I don't know why I keep saying that. And Fernando Rooney. And then, who did you... Angel Pagan, Lincecum, Roger Davis, Johnson. Wow, okay. So, like, the teams that... look, we got the Dodgers all the way down here. Who else? Okay, so there we are at minus 4.3. There's the Giants. There's the Padres. And where are the Diamondbacks? Oh, there's the Diamondbacks. Okay, well, we got all of our signings in there. Tomorrow is the deadline, so we'll get through the expansion draft and hopefully into next season, next episode. But this is all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And my name is Thomas Shoes, and I will see you guys next time.